Good morning, my J Bays. Happy Monday. Monday for me, probably Tuesday for y'all. I am currently on my way into work. I'm holding my phone, so please don't get me for the angles. I can't bring my camera to work, y'all. I just can't bring my camera in this clinic. I can't. So I've been trying to work on content for y'all. I got some content on my camera that I need to edit, but y'all probably gonna get this one first because I can easily edit it on my phone today. Anywho, like I said, I'm on my way to work. I'm almost to the clinic. It's 7:16. I clock in at 7:30. I'm only about 2 minutes from my job now. Mondays is my long day. I do work 7:30 till 6. We see the most patients on Monday, so I'm gonna be running. I don't know who told me to come up with this idea of trying to record a day in the life with me on my busy day at that. But we gonna see what I can record. I'm gonna show y'all me opening the clinic and setting the rooms up, and then I won't be able to show y'all me responding to my chart messages or nothing like that, but I'll probably show y'all my desk setup. I'll just show y'all what I can today, flipping rooms in between patients, what I eat, what I packed in my lunch bag, my little snacks, my lunch, my breakfast, those type of vibes. And yeah, so I will meet y'all when we get to the clinic. So after clocking in, I just take a glimpse at my chart where I in basket to just see what I'm looking at for the day. How many messages I need to respond to, how many patients I need to call, all of that. Give me an idea of what I'm going to have to do after clinic. And then here you'll just see me going through. I have to QC and log everything. So I'm going to pull out all of our bags with our labels in it for whatever testing for patients we have coming in for the day. We like to pre-chart the day before. Sometimes on Fridays for the week before if we can, though we know patients can't get added on at any point. It just makes life way easier. So yeah, I just set this section up over here. You see my face looking crazy because I'm talking to one of my coworkers and she's telling me something absolutely absurd about something that happened to her over the weekend. And I'm like, girl, what? Like, I'm all in it because ain't no way. But anyways, I'm just going to test these strips, make sure they are reading. The negative is showing that it's negative. The positive is showing that it's positive. So then when it's time to test urine later throughout the day, we know the strips are properly working. That's pretty much the only thing that go in that area over there. In our logs for like pregnancy tests. So we keep the sheet out for that when we have to put the patient name down. And if it's negative or positive. And just our urine stick log. And our injection log too. So far as our injection logs, it's pretty much like depot shots, Tdap or Rogam. We do give those in office. We try to typically do it before our doctor goes into the office. Go into the room to see the patient because it's already ordered. We already know we got to set it up, do it, give it to the patient. And then that just makes it to where when doc walks out their room, they can just go ahead and leave instead of versus waiting on us and we probably in another room. Here you're just going to see me going, getting the rooms ready for the day. We already clean them before we leave. Every day we make sure all the rooms are ready flipped. We wipe them down and then we just don't put the paper down to the next day. We check our trays, make sure it's to it, everything. GBS, which is Group B strep. We check all of our OB patients for that at some point throughout their pregnancy. And then like if you want to get tested for anything, like an STD panel or anything, BV, yeast, all of that stuff, those swabs, we need to make sure it's 2 of each on the tray at all times. So especially in the morning, if our doctor uses one throughout the day, we know because we have to bag it, label it, and all of that, we'll go ahead and just put another one up there on that tray. Outside of flipping the rooms, we do have to log who puts what where, who did the rooms for the morning in case anything is missing and it wasn't done right. So I just go through and do that for all 5 of our rooms. Technically we have 3 exam rooms is regular exam rooms, and then the 4th room is our ultrasound room. We do confirm pregnancy in office via ultrasound. And then we have one extra room that's called our procedure room, which you see me in now. This room is used when we assist our provider in like colposcopies, EMBs. That's pretty much the only thing that happens in that room for the most part. Yeah, unless they get like a lesion or something removed. Anything procedure wise, it goes in that room. This is our ultrasound room. Like I said, we confirmed that in office. So I'm just gonna flip that one after this. I pretty much opened the storage closet because it's always logged that I opened it. And then I go over to our refrigerator and where we keep our vaccines and stuff. You'll see me going there now. I do just have to make sure it's a like temperature on, it's like a temp thing on the outside of the fridge and it's one in the inside of the fridge. Both those numbers need to match. You need to put what time you checked it and then make sure I always put my signature saying that I did, my initial saying that I did check it at this time, beginning the clinic before patients. It was working. The vaccines are good to go to be injected in the patients. And then I pretty much wait till clinic to start. Like I said, I start at 7:30 on my... For drinks today, I did make an iced caramel latte or iced caramel coffee at home. I also have my Owala cup in my bag. And I just filled that with water. In the break room, we have like a water thing. In my lunch bag today, I cooked meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and green beans last night for dinner. So I have one serving of that for lunch. For breakfast, I did make me and babe some bacon, egg, and cheese burritos, like breakfast wraps or whatever. So I'm gonna have that in a second. And then for like a little snack if I get hungry, because my long days I always seem to get hungry again. I did make me like a little homemade Lunchable with those containers from Dollar Tree. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. That I just put some pepperonis, turkey, and cheese in there, and then I got me some Ritz crackers on the side, and of course I got my hot chips. Y'all should already know that. But that's what I got in my lunch bag today. I will see y'all a little bit later. So next up on my roster, since I did finish opening the clinic a little earlier than what I anticipated for the day, I'm just calling patients, giving them results, and returning calls that was left on the voice message for us from the night before. There wasn't like a super emergency. Maybe just patients need to reschedule. Maybe patients need something faxed over somewhere, those type of things. I'm just calling and then documenting that I called, responding to messages, those type of things. I can't show y'all the computer, obviously. I'm not losing my job for social media. I will not be one of those girls. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm showing y'all what I can. I hope you're enjoying it, getting to see what the day look like. Now I'm just going into our break room, finna get some of that water and warm up my breakfast sandwich. Because I need to eat before I start. I'm going to be real cranky, baby. They know I'm going to have to eat. We all be eating in the morning, though. We be in there smashing. Baby be smashing in between patients and all. We be trying to hurry up and take them little 3 bites. Now, for the rest of the day, now we in clinic. So I'm moving a little faster. Yes, this video is sped up, but I am moving a little faster. This room, I think I was setting up for a PAP. So I put down my chuck, obviously. This is a PAP. Gown and a drape. I make sure I pull out the speculum for my provider, add the light to it, put the little broom thing in there, X, Y, and Z. These are things that my provider prefers that we do in the office. I cannot tell you what you should be doing in your clinic. Do not ask me. This is the stuff that I was trained to do in my clinic. Okay? In my clinic. So, people love to tell you what they have to do with their job. I'm telling you what I'm doing. You're seeing what I'm doing in mine. And now it's time for me to go grab that patient. On to the next room. Literally, it's back to back to back. I literally probably only showed y'all like 5 rooms being flipped today because, baby, the day drained me. I can only show so much. The day drained me. Plus, my manager told me I couldn't show too much. I could just show this. We sat down, talked about it. What can I not do? Those type of things. So, yeah, this is what I can show y'all. I've been cleaning my hands all day. The one thing about working in healthcare, baby, them hands gonna feel raw from washing them back to back or from putting on sanitizer in between when you got a gap between them patients and you trying to moisturize it with some lotion because they feel dry. Child, listen. I be having to make sure I keep something on my desk. Flip in the next room. Setting this one up on to go grab that patient. Now we on to the next room. Literally after I set that room up and I give y'all them little fingers, I'm on my way to grab that patient from out the waiting room, pull them on to the back. This room I'm setting up for an OB. I can tell because I'm grabbing the tissue. Yeah, they go to Doppler. This room is being set up for an OB visit. Each visit we do use the heart Doppler to listen to baby. That's a part of our vital signs. Our provider just like to know what's baby heart rate before going in the room. It's really fun. I think that's probably the most exciting part that I love about working at OB is using a Doppler and finding the baby, especially when the parents be like, I have a runner. This one typically runs. And see, that patient, well, I don't know which patient that specifically was, but that room was for a patient that had to be 37 weeks and up because I put down a chuck. So that means she's probably going to get a cervical check to see if baby is head down and if she's dilated. Otherwise, I wouldn't put that down. Oh, not I done dropped y'all. Baby, I was in a rush. I'm like, I got to show what I can show and I got to hurry up because we don't get behind on my side. Me and my girl make sure we do not get behind what I provide on our side. We try to work because you get behind and you got 7 people waiting. Now you frustrated, they frustrated every day. Everybody's day is ruined. Nobody has time for that. I believe this one I'm setting up for is for another PAP. Let's see. Am I going to grab the... I can't remember if I just had a gown on or not. But y'all know I'm probably rambling on. I'm focused on audio, anything on here. So yeah, y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get. This is what I was QCing earlier. Like I said, just having to check that urine. Make sure it's dipped. And we check for glucose and protein. All of our OB patients. And then we log it. Make sure we leave our initials. On to the next. Flipping these rooms. This is literally my day. I'm flipping rooms. I'm going to grab the next patient. I'm doing vitals. I'm making sure they don't need anything. I'm putting in orders in the queue so my doctor can see that the patient needs this one, that one. They'll sign off on it or they'll discuss it and take it off if they feel like the patient don't need whatever it is that they was talking about. But that's literally my day all day. Rooming patients. And then in between, I'm sitting down and I'm responding to messages. I'm faxing stuff off. I'm dealing with prior authorizations. I'm doing FMLA forms. I'm checking our fax. I'm making copies of whatever. That's your girl day. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm really glad that I went to school. I really enjoy my career choice. I feel like it's the best job I done had ever. And I've been so happy since I made this decision. Like, I don't dread going to work. I've been doing this. And to know me is to know I would have been gave up. I would have been like, yeah, let me go ahead and switch specialties a long time ago. But no, I actually enjoy OBGYN. I really do. And this specific day, I'm actually finna drop this video. Y'all should be watching this on Monday, the day that this all happened. So this right here, that green bag y'all see me with, I'm actually just setting up another PAP in case y'all was wondering. But anyway, like I was saying, on this specific day, I got to assist in a colposcopy for the first time by myself. Usually I go in with my coworker and she does pretty much, and she explains to me each step our provider is taking. But today she didn't come in the room with me. It was just me and the provider and the patient, and your girl did good, okay? Real good. I was so proud of myself. I was a little nervous, not gonna lie. I was a little nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to forget something. I don't want to set the tray up wrong or whatever, but I did real good. Real proud of me. Real proud of me. And it looks like we have another PAP visit. Them PAPs rolling in. One thing about it, our main patients are PAP annual visits, routine pregnancy visits, confirmation visits, coming to confirm pregnancy, or procedures. That's all we see. We see a lot of post-op too, because our doctor do go to the hospital and do actual surgeries for stuff. So we do see a lot of post-op visits, but them not as much. Them maybe like 5 a week. The rest of our visits is pretty much what y'all keep seeing me flipping and doing. All right, so I'm finally on my lunch break. I usually take my lunch in my car. Sometimes I sit in there, but most likely I take it in my car because I do be on my phone. and other people take their breaks around the same time, or you never know who's coming in for water or something, and I just want to be in my car. So like I said, I did do meatloaf last night, mashed potatoes and green beans, but I'm not hungry right now, so I'm just gonna snack on my little Lunchable. These little containers is the ones that I said I got from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna show them y'all. It's so cute. So they look like this, and I just got some of the Ritz garlic and herb crackers, some cheddar cheese, some turkey lunch meat, and some pepperonis. Which you see the cheese, the pepperonis on top, because I'm gonna make me some little things. And I got some chips. I'm only gonna eat a couple of them. So far, I've been trying to record y'all some little bits and pieces as I'm flipping rooms. I actually was I scrubbed in today and assisted in my first colposcopy by myself. So excited. I was so nervous because I've been in the room. It's only 2 of us that work for my provider, and I've been in the room and just like watched her pick up and like say, okay, like our doctor would tell us, like, I need a teneculum, hand me the dilator, or blah blah blah. And I'm just usually standing there and watching and assisting, and I'm trying to make sure I'm paying attention to what she's doing on a tray and handing her. But also, I be watching my doctor do the procedure, because sometimes when you just not getting into this type of field, like I work OBGYN, it's a women's clinic, a colposcopy. The best way to explain it is like you're kind of in a position of a pap smear, so it's a speculum sitting in you, but instead of the light shining from the bottom, which is always in there, the doctor has the screen on to the side, and it's a camera pointed in there. And I'm not going to explain each step because I don't need nobody at home trying to try this. But yeah, you stand there and watch as they scrub in there and they clip pieces of the cervix and put it in these little cups and this and that, and you hand the doctor each thing they need. Pretty damn dope. So I got to help with that today, with assisting that today, because Thursday I'll be working by myself with my provider. My coworker is going on a vacation. I'm so sad. So I need to be able to make sure I can go in there and do that. IUDs I'm pretty comfortable with. EMBs, they not hard. I know how to set it up. And one thing about it, she don't tell me what she needs, so I'm gonna be left for the dogs and the gooses. So I'm finna sit here and try to enjoy my little 30 minutes before I gotta go clock back in. I will see y'all in the next clip. It is currently the end of the day. I am sitting here scheduling an induction for Thursday, and I'm finna go home. Alright, y'all, I done made it home. I wasn't able to record nothing else. That's all I can give y'all for the day. Hope y'all enjoyed spending the day with me. And I will see y'all in the next freaking video.